We are moving from survival mode to stability.
How? APC convention have come and gone, but the lies they told in that convention is still here with us to expose. Greetings, viewers and subscribers. You're welcome back again on the very platform that tells you undiluted truth. APC convention have come and gone, but the lies they told in that convention is still here with us to expose. To start with, Tinubu.
If I were to introduce Mr. President, how would I do it? And I just said, I will let people know that this is a man that I'm willing to stake everything for, because he's the man that brought Nigeria back from the brink of economic collapse when our net foreign reserve stood at barely $1 billion US. But today we celebrate a foreign reserve, a net foreign reserve that is about $40 billion US, and a gross foreign reserve that is at $50.7 billion US. I think Mr. President deserves a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, corruption doesn't just go away, you tackle it systematically. And today, I am proud to say that on the first day of his inauguration, he systematically tackled corruption by stopping the fuel subsidy regime.
The same man who is lamenting as a president saying these things.
Our economy is going through a tough patch, and you are being hurt by it, I know. The cost of fuel has gone up. Food and other prices have followed it. Households and businesses struggling. Things seem anxious and uncertain. I understand the hardship you face. I wish there were other ways, but there's not.
Then how come he is coming now to lie to himself? Because all Nigerians are looking at him dancing naked on top his lies. That you have lifted people out of poverty. How? How? When you have promised Nigerians that you're going to reduce their purchasing power. I'm going to address that on the third lie. The second lie is, it came from the Minister of Finance, Wale.
We are going to build on the foundations you are living and go all the way to growth, to jobs, to reduction of poverty, to a $1 trillion economy, a vibrant economy. The young people are benefiting from your huge program in the digital economy to give them the currency they understand. Data, automation, technology, fiber. That will enable them to Jack Bada. Instead of Jack Ba syndrome, we will have Jack Bada as they benefit from selling their services from here.
And you heard it. Now, I must tell Nigerians in Japan, those ones abroad, diaspora Nigerians, anyway, I don't need to tell you not to buy into APC lie. You know the consequence. Nobody is going to even believe his lies, because this one is staggering. It is staggering. You are saying that the economic policies of Tinubu can now encourage those who have jabbed to return. Return to where? Return to the hospitals that are not working. When your president is going abroad, when your children are studying abroad, this Japa is just even changing gear. Because if you dare fall for this lie, you understand the pain of those that are victims of MMM. That is all I can tell you. I don't need to say too much. Now to the third lie. It came from Abiodun, the governor of Ogun State.
Let's look at it. Your party and the delegates are the representatives of your party leadership and party structure across the country. Are you going to be able to reflect today? Because your party at some point in 2014 promised Nigeria change. At some point you started promising Nigeria renewed hope. Yes. able to reflect to say, truly, have you been able to meet the yearnings of the average person? Or you have burdened them more, and you have brought more pains and more cries to their faces, and more food away from their tables?
Shehu, how can you say that we have not begun to give people renewed hope when you've alluded to the fact that indeed the rate of exchange of the naira to the dollar has improved? When you've alluded to the fact that indeed Nigerians now have more confidence in their naira. Today Nigerians travel with their Naira card and they use it anywhere in the world. People are no longer hustling to keep the dollar. Like I said to you, there's a time lag between when you begin to implement economic reforms and policies to when the impact begins to be felt at the grassroots, and we are going through that time lag. So my conclusion is that there is indeed renewed hope, without a doubt. Nigerians are not queuing for fuel. There's indeed renewed hope. University students are being empowered to pay their school fees. There's women empowerment. There's youth empowerment. We have implemented minimum wage. There's indeed renewed hope.
Now that's a lie. We are rapper up and down. That one, the lie tie jelly for head. This man is saying and claiming that Nigerians are no longer queuing on the fuel stations. The one queue. The one queue about fuel. For a line of fuel, and them want to be able fuel for generator. We are all living in darkness. Yeah, and like fuel get out 1,300. The one queue. You could be in. Don't want to do that. The other side. You can imagine this lie. He forgot to understand that his Oga Jagaban told Nigerians that he's going to reduce the purchasing power of the people and further slow down the economy and also expand the tax nets.
We reduce the purchasing power of the people, we can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax nets. Those who are not paying now, if it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the nets get bigger and we'll take in more taxes, and that is what we must do in the country.
And this man have done everything as he has promised. He has reduced the purchasing power of Nigerians, and so therefore very few Nigerians who are paying for the high price of petroleum products through their blood are the ones you can see on the fuel stations. How many people can even afford to buy a car in Nigeria today? Much more fueling it. They can lie, but we will expose them. I just hope that no Nigerian will fall for this lie for your own good. Just get ready for the revolution. Two things are involved. If ever this election or selection they are preparing is going to hold, the best thing we can do for ourselves as Nigerians is to stick together and bring this regime to a stop come 2027. The only thing that can stop Tinubu is now the people, not the political class, not P2B, not ADC, not the opposition. It is the people who are the direct victims of this impunity of a regime you have under Tinubu. And that is my position. It is no longer going to be business as usual. In fact, 2023 should be a child's play to what is to come 2027. Because if we fail, you understand the difference between capital L and cow leg. I rest my case. My name is Asus Chinot Peters, the voice in the wilderness and the voice of the people. I'm the advocate for the Good Governance Ministry, GGM. Please help me share this video to everyone if it makes sense to you. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now.